For our TikTok, Instagram, and other social media platforms that we are on, please visit greatdayradio.com to listen and download the full version. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Welcome to Great Day Radio's Gratitude Unwrapped. I'm DJ Mikey D, and today we're diving deep into the heart of Thanksgiving. You know, it's that time of year when the air gets crisp, the leaves turn, and we're all reminded to pause and give thanks. But let's be real, sometimes, between the turkey, the travel, and the family dynamics, the true meaning can get a little buried under the gravy. Before I begin this discussion, I would like to give a big shout out to my kiddos, Sophia and Rocco here in the Denver area, and Mikey and Angelo in the Bay Area. Daddy loves you. I am also grateful for the many people who have supported me in this past year or more. As those who are close to me know, I have gone through some challenges. First, with a sudden divorce announcement last year, to a brief homelessness because of it, the separation from my kiddos, then discovering I have cancer. In that process, there were a list of people that helped pick me up in the darkest of those days. I would also like to give gratitude to the folks at the many veteran organizations that also helped and continue to help. So, to you all, I am forever grateful. Okay, on to the show. So, what is Thanksgiving really about? At its core, it's a day or a season dedicated to gratitude, celebrating the bounty and blessings of the year. Now, whether you're in Canada or the U.S., the origins might differ, but that sentiment, it's universal. It's about recognizing the abundance in our lives, the big and the small, and yeah, in America, we've got our traditions. Football, the Macy's Parade, that massive dinner with turkey, mashed potatoes, and let's not forget the pumpkin pie. I mean, come on, who doesn't love pumpkin pie? But here's the thing, while those are absolutely things to be thankful for, they're just the surface. Because gratitude, it goes so much deeper. It's not about how perfectly golden your turkey is or whether your table settings are Instagram worthy. It's about that feeling, that warmth you get when you truly stop and acknowledge the good stuff, the people who've stood by you, the challenges you've overcome, the simple joy of a shared laugh. But let's talk about the other side of the holiday, the stress. Oh man, can it be overwhelming? The cost of feeding a crowd, the pressure to host, the travel chaos, and if life's already throwing you curveballs, Thanksgiving can feel like just another item on the to-do list, and that's not what it's meant to be. I've been there, stressing over the menu, worrying if Aunt Carol and Uncle Bob are going to get into it again. It happens, but here's a reminder. For me and for you, the holiday shouldn't be burdensome. If you're struggling to find that joy, it's okay to take a step back. Center yourself. Breathe. Remember the why behind the day. Thanksgiving doesn't have to be a big production. Seriously. It can be as simple as a quiet meal with your immediate family or a few close friends. Or hey, if you're the extra type, go all out. Invite the whole neighborhood. But the point is, it's not about the scale. It's about the intention, setting aside that time deliberately to be grateful. And how do we express that gratitude? Well, it can be inward or outward. Some of us love the tradition of going around the table, sharing what we're thankful for. It's a beautiful moment, especially when we include the younger ones. Teaching kids to articulate their gratitude, that's powerful. It plants a seed for a lifetime of thankfulness, but maybe public speaking isn't your thing, and that's totally fine. Gratitude doesn't need an audience. Keeping a gratitude journal, for example, is such a personal, grounding practice. Just a few lines each day about what went right, what made you smile. It shifts your focus. It rewires your brain to notice the good. Or get creative. Write a poem, paint. Make a playlist of songs that remind you of your blessings. Art is such a heartfelt way to say thank you to the universe without ever saying a word. And then there's action, showing your gratitude by sharing your resources. Donating to a local food bank, volunteering your time, or simply being fully present with your loved ones. These acts of kindness, they ripple out. They multiply the gratitude. So as we head into this Thanksgiving season, I encourage you and myself to focus on what's right, to celebrate the bounty, yes, but also the quiet moments, the struggles that made us stronger, the love that surrounds us. Gratitude isn't just for one day. It's a mindset we can carry all year long. Whether your Thanksgiving is big or small, loud or quiet, traditional or totally unique, make it yours. Make it meaningful, and above all, make it grateful. Thanks for tuning in to Great Day Radio's Gratitude Unwrapped. I'm DJ Mikey D, reminding you to keep the thanks in Thanksgiving, not just on the table, but in your heart. Until next time, take care and be well. Stay locked in as we discuss tips for creating drama-free holidays right after this special message.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Power Couple Connection. I'm DJ Sophia Grace, coming at you solo today with something really special for all the couples out there looking to level up their relationship game. I'm excited to introduce you to the Power Couple Playbook. This comprehensive guide is designed specifically for couples who want to strengthen their bond, enhance communication, and achieve those shared goals together. Now, here's the best part. For a limited time, you can grab the Power Couple Playbook for just $19.95. That's a significant discount from the original $29.95 price. So you're getting an amazing deal on some seriously valuable relationship tools. And if you're looking to go even deeper, we've got other relationship resources on sale too. Guides on rekindling romance, moving from conflict to connection, and setting healthy boundaries in your relationship. This is your chance to invest in your partnership and take your relationship to new heights. Don't wait. That limited time offer won't last forever. Until next time, keep those connections strong. Visit greatdayradiobootcamp.com. That is www.greatdayradiobootcamp.com. Now back to the show.
Happy holidays, my amazing peeps. Welcome to Great Day Radio's drama-free holidays. I'm DJ Mikey D, coming at you today with some real talk about making your family gatherings actually enjoyable this season. Let's be real for a minute. We all love the holidays in theory, right? The food, the decorations, the time off work. But then there's the family gatherings. And sometimes those can feel more like a minefield than a celebration. I've been there, you've been there. That moment when Uncle Bob starts talking politics or Cousin Sarah shows up 3 sheets to the wind, the holiday spirit just evaporates. Poof, gone. But here's the thing. It doesn't have to be that way. Creating a drama-free holiday is totally possible, and it's worth the effort for everyone who genuinely wants to connect and enjoy quality time together. Now, I know confronting difficult issues feels tough, like really tough. But trust me, addressing these things head-on can make a massive difference in your holiday experience. So let's break down some practical strategies. First up, and this is a big one, if addiction issues have the potential to ruin your gathering, consider creating a drug and alcohol-free event. I know, for some families that sounds radical. But think about it. Removing the temptations and making modifications that support sobriety helps everyone. If someone you love struggles with making good choices, you're helping make the right choice easier by hosting a clean and sober event. And before you say, but the wine with dinner or the eggnog tradition, there are so many amazing non-alcoholic options now. Fancy mocktails, alcohol-free beers, and wines that actually taste good. You can still have the festive drinks without the drama. Okay, strategy number 2. Sometimes you've just got to be honest about the people in your life. Trying to fit square pegs into round holes never works, right? Some people simply can't play well with others. It might be in everyone's best interest to keep certain people away from each other. I'm not saying you need to choose sides or create permanent divisions, but maybe Aunt Carol and your sister just shouldn't be at the same dinner. They can come at different times, or you can have separate gatherings. Also, think about what kind of function you're having. A formal sit-down dinner might create more tension than a casual open house. Depending on who's coming, you might want to adjust the activities, the timing, even the guest list itself. Now, here's the strategy that people struggle with the most, being direct about behavior. One of the biggest reasons families experience drama is the unwillingness to address situations head-on. We all want to avoid conflict. We hope people will just figure it out. But let's be honest, that generally doesn't work. People often don't realize the impact they're having on others. Being upfront and honest with people about how their behavior affects others can help them modify it, or excuse themselves from the situation if they need to. I know confrontation is scary, but think about it this way. You're not being mean. You're creating boundaries that protect everyone's peace. You could say something like, hey, I love having you here, but when you bring up politics, it creates tension that makes it hard for everyone to relax. Could we agree to keep things light today? It can be really hard to confront negative behavior, but it makes the holiday better for the majority of people. And honestly, most reasonable people will appreciate the guidance. Here's what I want you to remember. Everyone wants a happy holiday season filled with friends and family. But sometimes people, often without meaning to, make it difficult. Instead of ignoring problematic behavior or just hoping it goes away, try implementing one of these strategies. Create that sober environment if needed. Be strategic about who's invited when. Have those difficult conversations beforehand. These approaches create a drama-free holiday that benefits everyone, even the people who were causing the issues in the first place. Because let's be real, most people don't want to be the problem. They just need some guidance and boundaries. Your holiday gatherings should be about connection, laughter, and making memories, not walking on eggshells or dealing with unnecessary drama. You deserve peaceful holidays, and with a little planning and courage, you can absolutely have them. Thanks for tuning in to Great Day Radio's drama-free holidays. Wishing you all the peaceful, joyful gatherings you deserve this season. Take care of yourselves and each other. Peace out.